Hi guys, welcome back. Let me take a sip. It is one of those nights. You guys are back to the mini-sode series here on every single Tuesday with your favorite host, Miss D, on Double Dose of Raw Talk podcast. This is mini-sode number 9, A Dose for the Soul. Where I share with you guys my reflections and you guys get a deeper look into my soul. All right, so in a moment, as you guys know, this week we are supposed to be welcoming a brand new year. That's right. And we're going to do some typical shit. We are. And the reason why is because, for one, I've been in this whole vibe and this whole mood, just singing away to one of the classic songs of one of my favorite artists, R.I.P. to Aaliyah. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Baby, let me know. It's that time of year. It is time to make resolutions. And I get it. Listen, I get it. It's been a tough fucking year. What fucking resolution could we possibly want to make at this point? Other than let's just make it to 2021 and let's just hope we survive 2021, right? But if you remember my mini-sode from last week where I told y'all that we should not be feeling guilty, because I almost did, about just being happy and being in the spirit of Christmas and just being in the spirit of the holiday season, that we should not be feeling guilty for gifting ourselves or gifting our family or being able to just celebrate with our loved ones. We are here. We are living, right? Well, we should not stop ourselves from making any resolutions, primarily because I'm pretty sure some of us should. Now, some of us are going to hold ourselves accountable, me being one of them. Me, sis, right here. And let me start by, I already told y'all, I gained back some pounds. I lost some. I've been maintaining. I'm very proud. I have started trying to tackle a routine, but it's been a little difficult to keep it up. So, I'm not going to give you guys the whole resolution of, I'm going to lose 30 pounds this year. No, fuck that. Because when I started my weight loss journey, that is not how I started. I started with certain challenges for myself. Some of those challenges that I started when I first began that journey was like cutting out bread, cutting out rice. So this time I'm definitely going to do the combination of both, primarily because it's obviously not healthy for what my goals are. And then it's meeting certain schedule, I guess you could say, for working out. And the reason why I'm actually saying this is not because of the whole, I gotta lose weight, I gotta fit into this. Yes, I want to fit into certain things. Although, let me just say this, I am still fitting into my fucking clothes. My inches are still okay, they're not so bad. So I am proud of that. But I do see the difference. And so I want to go back to seeing myself completely strong, empowered. When I look at myself and I see strength, I see my little cuts and my little thick thighs that save lives. I see my little gains. I see strength. I see power, and I like feeling that way. I like looking at myself in the mirror and telling myself, "Girl, you could do this. You could tackle this day, and you can squat 195 pounds." Like that shit hypes me the fuck up. It hypes me up in my entire overview of life, right? If I could do that shit, I could carry any fucking weight on my shoulders. Feel me? So that's how I'm looking at the resolutions I want to make when it comes to my health, my fitness. Yes, I am that thick fit chick. If you remember my episode with my personal trainer, Rick, I am still that plus size beauty, and I want to regain my strength. I want to make that my resolution to really get back into a schedule, into a routine, to regain my power, to regain my abilities when it comes to me versus the gym. Yeah. Okay, that's one of my resolutions. My other resolution is really putting out another dose for this here platform that y'all be tuning into. Thank you so much. We're making progress here. We're making moves, and I'm very proud of it. I have a whole plan that I'm looking forward to for at least the first 6 months of 2021 when it comes to this platform. And I'm very excited for it. I'm excited to, as the days get closer, I should say as the weeks get closer, to share this with all of you who are very loyal listeners. Once again, I thank you guys and appreciate you so much for coming on here and just listening to me talk my shit with all my amazing and dope as fuck guests. You guys are the real MVPs and I love y'all for real. But there's definitely going to be some stuff coming to show you guys that appreciation. And I'm excited. Like I said, as the weeks get closer, I would definitely start announcing it to you guys. Now, that goes with what this platform is, what Double Dose of Raw Talk is about, what it's going to represent, and how some of y'all might be able to rep with me too. Okay, the next resolution I have made out to myself is to at least have the first draft to my book done by the end of 2021. That is very exciting for me. You guys already know, and I've shared this in the past before. I'm pretty sure I have, that one of my goals is to write my book. There's a whole idea I have in my mind. I've had it for some time now. I am at an elevated position right now. And by elevated, I don't mean because there's been an opportunity. I mean because my self-hype and my self-love is that fucking real right now. The momentum is real. I believe wholeheartedly in myself and wholeheartedly in this platform that it has just motivated me so much. It has encouraged me so much. And my confidence with insecurities and all, it is to the top. So that is my third resolution that I have put out there for myself for this year. And if I'm going to add another resolution on this table, it's definitely going to be with one of the most deepest pieces of my soul, of my heart, besides this baby here, this creation of mine, Double Dose of Raw Talk podcast. It is my first creation, the one that is eating and breathing and shitting and eating all my fucking food in the fridge. My son, he is a teenager, and one of the resolutions I have for him is to successfully graduate the 8th grade so he can successfully start a new year, school year I should say, by September in high school. As a single mother, as a multifaceted mom, as a woman who has an entire podcast show, who is venturing into other avenues with this platform, and as also a woman with a full-blown career in healthcare who is considered an essential worker in this hectic as fuck year. And hectic is an understatement. It's been an upside down roller coaster like the entire fucking time. I have to say I take a lot of pride in where my son is today and what he's able to do for himself. So independent. I am patting myself on my shoulders because I think I've done a pretty dope job with the young man that I have in this household. So there goes my resolutions. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is because I encourage you to sit there. Remember exactly what I said last week. Do not be afraid. Stop feeling the guilt. Don't get guilt tripped into being afraid or ashamed of feeling happiness, of getting in the spirit of Christmas, of getting in the spirit of the holidays. And I am now encouraging you to still motivate yourself, to still hype yourself up into setting your resolutions for this upcoming year. I know we still have uncertainties. I know we're still scared. I know we still have fears. I know we still don't know what the hell is going on. There's so much that happened in 2020, which we will recap soon. And there's so much that we are possibly even already listing down to look forward to 2021. Whether it be the craziest things of albums, movies, shows, just life itself, anything, any events at all. I get it. But the number one thing I would love for all of you guys to do is to still sit there. I mean, asking you guys to do a vision board might be a little bit too much, but if you can, do it, because that's one of my plans for the next month that's coming into us as we enter a new year. But most importantly, make sure you sit there and you list at least one resolution for yourself, because at the end of the day, we are still here. We are still living. We are always going to keep in our hearts our dear loved ones who we may have lost. Our loved ones who lost their loved ones. We are going to always hold them dear to our hearts, and we're always going to, wish them their healing process throughout this entire journey of what this past year has been. But that doesn't mean we have to hold back and not still look forward to what's coming and what's next and be hopeful that it can be positive and still encourage ourselves to keep pushing forward, if not to the best of our abilities, definitely beyond that. I want to shout out my coach Rick, because one of the things he always tells us, and he always encourages me, especially when I am working on, when I feel like nope, I can't. It's don't say you can't. Can't is not in the vocabulary. Shout out to Beth. She also says that too. But Rick, one of the things Rick says is it's his job to push me beyond my limits. And at the end of the day, that's in the gym. I am lucky enough to also have him as an expert in life coaching, and he's able to offer that as a friend and a family member of mine. But most importantly, he has instilled in me the discipline to be able to push myself beyond my limits. And that is part of when we set our goals and our resolutions. When you are setting those resolutions up, do it to push yourself beyond your limits. Do it because you believe in yourself and you know you could do it. Do it because in 2020, you were one person, and now you're entering a new year in 2021, and you will be an even better version of yourself. So, with that being said, guys, make that list of your resolutions, share them with me, DM me, message me, email the show. Everything is going to be in the show notes as far as my IG pages go and as far as the show email goes. Share with me what those resolutions look like to you. As I just shared with you guys 3 of my resolutions, I can't wait to hear from you guys. And even if we are doing this virtually, even if we are just with a group of 10 or less, we are still going to celebrate with our loved ones. If you are unfortunately having to do this in quarantine and by yourself, please FaceTime someone, get on a Zoom call, share with someone, because you are seeing yet another year and you just survived this motherfucker of a year. Okay? Thank you guys for tuning in once again. This has been mini-sode number 9 of your mini-sode series, A Dose for the Soul, with your host, Miss D, on Double Dose of Raw Talk podcast. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.